friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kalikaloo on the internet, and I also go by the name of Kali, and I'm happy that you found your way to today's video. So today's video will be replacing the ordinary rip and sip and chat we do on our Sundays. It will be a kit up video while I'm talking, so we are going to change a little bit how this works. So I decided, because I'm not yet done with Into the Forest by Emily Grobler from our shop. I've been working on it for a month, and I actually thought, since I had a really nice start, that I could finish it within a month. But you know, life happens. I have a lot to do at work. Working for the shop can sometimes take a lot of time. So I moved on a little less quick than I thought I would, and I still have not finished. I just kind of placed it to the side, and I decided to go with 2 whips this month. And why is this? This is not something I usually like to do. It's just that I really wanted to start a new kit for my friends' events, with my friends' event, not events, which is called Women Who Sparkle 2024, and it's hosted, like, not really, is it hosted? Yeah, it's hosted by Sparkling Dots and by Diamond Paintings and Purse. So both of them will be linked down below. Go check out their Instagram if you want to have more info about the event. It's going on through the entire month of March, and I just want to join in. I won't participate in winning the prizes, but I really want to take part in the event. It has been such a long time since I have not participated in anything, so I decided it's time to do so. And I was really torn apart, because I have a lot of lovely kits from our shop that I really wanted to work on, but then I thought, like, let's diversify a little bit of things. And I thought I would go with the kit that is the oldest in my stash, and it's depicting a girl. And if you follow me for quite some time on my channel, you know that it was actually the very first kit that I did unbox on my channel. And it also was one of the very first kits that I ordered from a legally licensed company, a bigger company. So it's from Diamond Art Club. I will link the original video up below, the unboxing, if you want to see it. It's an old kit, since it has been like nearly 3 years that I'm diamond painting. And it's called Evening Light by Jeremiah Kettner. So it's the one in squares, and you can find the unboxing video. I'm not going to do an unboxing video. What we are going to do is I'm going to try to kit up this kit, saying that I no longer have any real kitting tools left. So we are going to do this the traditional way. And I just see that I took out, like, the kit. So I have to go upstairs, and I will go grab the actual painting, or not, since we are actually diamond painting. No, I just leave it upstairs, and you will see it probably in another preview. So what we are going to do is I'm just going to put this here, and I'm going to talk to you while I try to kit it up in a way. Because, like I said, I no longer have regular things. Ooh. Okay. I no longer have the regular, like, kitting up things, tools. So I'm smashing everything. Oh my. I'm just going to try out these here. So I hot ordered these a while ago. And they came with these little brushes, these little spoons, and these little thingies to close them off. And you have 5 parts for the colors where you can put the drills in, and then you just leave them out. So that was the idea. And I think that since this kit is actually, how big is it? It's a 56 by 74 centimeters. It's a square one, but it's Diamond Art Club, so I should move through that a little bit quicker. So it's not going to be a whip and sip and chat, it's going to be a kit up and chat, I guess. Nevertheless, go get something to drink, something to sip, stay hydrated, guys, really important. And let's get nostalgic, because, like, this is the old DAC. It has been so long that I have not kitted up any Diamond Art Club, actually. So I'm really looking forward to that. Let's have a look. How should I do this? There are actually 51 colors, and I think this should be enough for me to work with these. There are like 5 of these. If there are 51, 10, 50, 20, 30, 40, 45. What? I should have more than these, actually. I should have more than these. 45. Is this possible? Huh. This would mean I don't have enough, actually. I thought I had more of these. Let me think. Quickly, I'm going to have a look at my storage. Maybe I will just like use the other ones out of zipper bags. Like I feel like really... This does sound like stupid. Why doesn't she have enough of containers? Yeah, I have a lot, but I gave a few away. I have some whip projects that are still up, so I'm just going to try it. And for the colors, where there are less colors, I will just try to use like smaller ones. Like I just use them in the box where they come from. So I'm just going to class them, because I think that back then Diamond Art Club did not class them. Just going to cut them, and then I will also be able to see like how many are of each there, and then I can decide how I want to kit up this thing. So I think this is the easiest way to do. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to try to talk to you guys. I don't know if I will film this entirely like on like the entire kit up video today. Not sure. I will see how it goes, how long it will take me. I have never kitted up in such a thing, so we will see how that goes. But I definitely want to try something new, and we are here to like try new things, right? So it's the right moment. And I think this one is lovely, because if you have a look at the painting, I think that she will fit the theme. Like the theme is women who sparkle, and she does sparkle. Like this was really one... I'm going to say this. When I had the first look at Diamond Art Club back when I was starting diamond painting, I was like, why does everyone like them so much? Like their pictures they have are not even as beautiful. And then through time, I actually found that they are very much lovely kits. There are so many gorgeous kits that they have. And I was like, why did you think they were not beautiful? They are so beautiful. So ever then, like the obsession started, and I bought so many, and I have like such a big stash, and I add to them, like even though I try to restrain myself and buy less kits, I still feel like I buy a lot. Mostly though nowadays from our shop, and the really must-have paintings from other shops, because I really want to support the artists we have also in our shop. It's a small shop, so we are very small still, and I feel like I really want to give our artists some visibility, and this means that like I prefer kind of showing their artwork on my channel, that like Diamond Art Club kits, where we all know how amazing they are. And they already have so many people that are working on their kits. And I just really want like our artists as well to have like to shine a little bit and to get the visibility. And so mainly I've been working on our kits, but then I thought recently that maybe I should diversify a little bit. I don't know if you're interested in that. Like getting to know new sources, new kits from other shops, like more variety. I know I did like work on Dreamer Designs kits, and that was really fun as well. But like there are other brands as well, like Oraloa. I have one of them. I have more Dreamer Design kits. I have like a lot of different companies. There's still a few that I would love to try. Some that I don't want to buy from as well. But like mostly, yeah. Okay, let's get a mixture. Like I cut them all open now. Let me get a sip. Oh, I'm thirsty actually. So let's see what we have. I'll try to class them by the number. Quick reminder already back then, everything below 300 was an AB. So we have a few of the ABs in this kit. And then I'm going to try, once I have everything ordered, I will try to talk a little bit more. I feel these are no ABs. What am I saying below 300? It's below 150. I'm sorry. My mind. You see, it has been a long time since I have not worked on any Diamond Art Club kit. I don't even know my drills anymore. But you can see that we have a lot of colors. That's something I like. I love to have a lot of colors. Make this a little bit smaller. We have a lot of these. So I don't know if you have ever worked on a Diamond Art Club kit, but when I started and there were like not as many legally licensed brands, I thought that they really had lovely drills as well. And I still think that this is true, though I feel like recently from the newer kits that I've been working on, I felt like they had more trouble with static drills, which is really a shame, because like they have amazing drill quality as well, like a little bit like our own shop. Like I feel like their drills are really top notch. So yeah, a little bit shame. I feel like that there is so much static in their drills though. But apart from that, I feel like there was never like a big problem I had with their drills. There was just one time I remember when I was working on their kit from, what was it called? The Astronomer. I was working on that one. And suddenly there was like one color where there were no drills in it, in the baggie I got. There was just like a baggie like these, but there were no drills in it. And I could have asked them, like, but there were just like 5 drills. So I went on the internet and I had a look at what color is the closest to that. And then I just like kind of replaced it myself. It was not the right color, but it was close enough. And there were just like so few drills of it that it did not really change anything. So I thought that it was okay. It's okay, it's fine. I really don't like to wait. So I did not really want to go there and say, oh, can you please send me the drills? I'm sure they would have. But I felt like, nah, because then I have to wait and I really wanted to move on with like the painting, get some work done, and then I could have left them open, sure enough. But let's see, we have a lot of drills actually. And I remember, like sometimes when you work on stuff, you go back in time. Like I really had that at this moment. And I really felt like I went back in time when I opened my very first Diamond Art Club kit. And I was so excited because like the dragling that I was working on was so amazing. And the texture like of this canvas material after starting working from random shops at AliExpress that were really less nice quality and often stolen artworks. Often I did not do as many, but they were like really not as great in quality. And when I started working on these, I was like, oh my, yeah, there's a difference. And that's something I really like. And I've been thrown back at the time. I feel like, I'm not going to lie, but I feel like it was at least half a year that I have not worked even more on a Diamond Art Club kit. Some black tea for today. So I decided that I will just like not kit up those with one color. Like these here, these are the ones that will go in loose baggies. Like I think I have for like 5, 10, 50, 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45 colors. And the kit has 51. So 6 colors must go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is maybe this one instead of this one. And then it's done. Like these I won't put in there, the others I will put in there, and I think then we should be good to go. So I'll start with this one. I really want to start with that. I also could have used the ABs maybe to not. So I'm going to start with this one, and I'm starting with our beautiful ABs. So these are the blue ABs, and I think I'm going to place them. There are a lot of them. Just going to place them here. Ooh, I'm so afraid. I'm afraid that they will mix up and then I'll be like in a big I'm not going to say the word on camera, but like the S word, so I really hope not. I'm just going to put that in here. So apparently you can use like these little, oh, it does work. Oh my god, it does block it. Like, let me show you, like these are the little butterflies. Let me take them out, show you. You can use them. Cute little butterflies with like this thing. And you can use them as a stopper. You put there, and oh my god, this is so neat. And I will just like put, where can I put? I thought I could put like the color code on it. Like, let me put that on there as well. So I'll put that here on the butterfly. Oh my god. Yeah, that's nice. I really like that. Okay, so far I'm happy. We will see how it goes for the rest. So these are done. First one done. Let's move on with the second one. And I'm just going to move through them, and I'm going to tell you a little bit more about what has been going on. If I'm not done, when I have no longer anything to say, I'm just going to say speed up the video for you guys. Or I'm just going to move on and you will have the end result of the kitting up. I really hope I'm not going to like do anything bad with it, like drop it or I don't know. Like I'm afraid though, because this means if I keep them like this, I really can't pick them up, right? I mean, working on with so many drills, I can't really like pick them up, right? Is this actually... That's actually a shitty way to kit up. Oh, I did say the word. I'm sorry. I don't know if this is such a great idea, actually, guys. Like... I don't know if this is a great idea to kit up that way. I just did 2, so I can still go back. Let me think about that, because like I feel like if I have to work on the blue one, for example... I can still get a few, but like, you know what I mean. It's going to be difficult, right? It's going to be slowing down a lot. And I can't take them out later. I'm torn because I would really love to try it out. But I thought I will probably try it with a smaller kit. I don't know, what should I do? Let me see. I'll just like try to figure out if I'm in the situation. I can get a few out there, right? Should I kit up that way? I'm afraid, what if these drop? I don't know. I don't know, guys. Okay, I know. I'm not going to kit up that way. So, you know, by failure, this is like failure. And, you know, luckily enough, it's fine. I'm just going to have a look and see if I can find, or I'm going to ask my mom because she has other way to kit up. She has still some art dot boxes, and I will be back. And secondly, if you really want to get those drills out and there's still some in there, imagine in the 5 different parts, even if you like have these butterflies, you take them out again and you take the drills out. It's more difficult than you think it might be. And it does take you way longer. So I just like change it up. I put them in my art dot box. I do not recommend these. If you have like an idea how to make it work, just let me know. I'm actually happy because like when I ordered these, I had ordered 2 more colors, like, and the second part of the order never arrived. I know there are a lot of sellers over on AliExpress. So I don't know which, I can't really remember which one it was. I did never open like a request to get my money back though, but I would definitely not recommend them. They are very nice. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but they are really not handy, I would say. So let's move on and let's really go through this time. So I'm really sorry. Like, you really spent a few minutes just watching me and me not getting anything done. But this does also mean that we can kit up all of the colors in the storage unit. So this is nice. So we don't have like to take a few out. We will just kit them up all. And what I wanted to say, so I wanted really to talk about life, and should I not be done by the end of like the video, I will just like move through it, and I will just like move forward, and in the end you will see what it does look like once everything is kitted up. So our slave have like my I keep like their bags, like the thing where the drills came in, to just put the plastic in again, and then I can throw it out in one way. And this does like make sure that all of the waste goes ecologically the way it should go. Like there's no problem. Oh, I have so many like colors. Let me just, there's so many purple colors. I really love that. What is it? So I wanted to talk to you guys a bit about what happened. I told you like on Sunday I did film the last episode, so ever since we are Wednesday there has not been so much stuff going on, to be quite honest. On Monday, like 2 weeks ago, the weather was really nice, so I decided to take Edgar and to go with him, do a little walking, even though he was just like mainly sitting in the little baby wagon that we have for him. Like it's a dog wagon. He's sitting inside and he can just like enjoy his time. He does really like that because then he can see like outside, he sees the world, he can sniff around, and he does not really have to move his little legs that are no longer working pretty fine. He at the moment is not in his best shape. He's like not eating as much as usual, so I'm really a bit afraid for him at the moment. In April, like April 4th, it will be his birthday. So in less than a month, he will be 10 years old. So I really hope that we arrive there. I really hope so, because at the moment, he's not really as bad, but you see that he has been getting old really quickly. These last few, I would say, weeks. And yeah, we have a special cure that we are giving him like currently. So it's more of some alternative medicine. It's not really anything very powerful in the sense that it's like containing antibiotics or stuff like that. It's more like from herbs and so on, and it's very nice for animals. Like when I was a kid, I had a lot of hamsters, and back then, like the veterinarian we went to, she always prescribed that to us, like for the animals when they were getting a little bit older, so that they could like, it does help their joints, it does help them like to feel a little better, to be like more active, and to stay healthy in general. So I don't really know what it is. I know that it's for muscles and for the joints of the body. So it's called Traumel. I don't know if you know if that does exist in your country, but it's like you can use it for people and you can use it for animals. You just have like to dose it the right way, given to the kilograms that you're using. So he gets some droplets of it every day, and we hope he stays strong. Today though, he had another like little attack, I would say. What do I mean by that? It's just that like he kind of vomited a lot, and I don't really know why. If he had like eaten something, because he does not eat, I don't really know. Like we are really careful with him at the moment, trying to see how he does, to be able like to take good care of him. So you see, like when I fill this up and it's full, I just turn this a little bit, I twist it a little bit, and then I take my baggies, my baggie of baggies, and I'll put them in there. Like I have not done a kit up video in so long. Crazy. Here we go. I'm just going to put that in here. You can also like, if you prefer, you can like just put them in like the drills without the plastic baggie. And then I always could cut out like the number, and I'll just store them that way. That's also a way to to store these drills while you're working on your kit. Afterwards, like, what I also want to say is, this week, I don't know why, but I felt so tired all the time. I feel there's some static in these drills, a little bit, just a tiny little bit. Not as much as in the newer drills, but a little bit nevertheless. Can we fill that up entirely? I think we can. I think we should be. See, a little bit staticky here at the end. I felt a lot tired. Like when I got home on like Monday and Fridays are usually my longest days, and then on Tuesday it's regular day, like until 2. Of course, afterwards you still have to work, you have still to correct stuff, and I feel like the days where I have like the smallest kids are the most draining for myself. I have like especially like Mondays, and I have like the very small kids. They just arrived at high school, so they are 12 years old or 12, 13 years old, and they can be really, really draining the energy from you. I feel like they are like the most I don't know, they're really active, and I have the chance to have them like the 2 last hours right after breakfast every time. So, or even just the last hour on Wednesday. And I feel like they have so much energy, and you have like, it's really difficult because it's not like, you can't compare it when you were probably back at school, because you have like, it's way less educative than it's social work that you're doing, in the sense that they come with so many problems, and you have to work on that first before you can settle down and you can just like teach. Like I feel more like we are doing the educative, like the really social stuff, rather than educational. Especially when they are younger. When they are getting older, like most of the problems have been already solved. So it's getting easier, but especially also these last years. And I have friends who work in primary school, elementary, primary school, and they say it's even worse. You don't even want to know how it's up there. And I was like, yeah, I'm sure you're right, because often like I feel, since parents are not home anymore, it's way difficult like for the kids to just know their limits, or there are no longer any limits. And it has been proven that iPads and stuff like this all the time does kind of limitate the kids and their attention span and stuff like this. So there are like studies about that, but I don't think like we really want to move in that direction, even though like if you have a look at what is going on in the northern countries, like that first introduced like these new technologies even before anyone else, they are like going back to the traditional way now, because they say that they just can't like work with that anymore. The kids are just like it's not good for the kids. And we still have like iPad classes. We are trying to get everything digital, but I'm not really sure if this is the right way to go. We should have a look at that in the future to see where we are. And I'm also wondering, like, imagine like 5 more generations, what will they be saying about us in history books, if we are still existing by then, of course. But I'm wondering. So, but let's talk about work. I have like been, whenever I came home like from work these last days, Monday and Tuesday, I was so tired that I actually just I wanted to start diamond painting a little bit. I wanted to do videos. It only went up today because I filmed it in the morning. I was too tired to film in the evening when I came back from work. And I feel like I have been so tired that I always went upstairs and I just like had a power nap. And afterwards, like when I went on my regular time, I went to bed and I could still sleep. So I don't know what's wrong. Even though spring is coming, I should actually feel more energy, and I'm taking my vitamins and stuff, but I still feel like it's hard at the moment, and I can't really tell you why. So I'm doing my best to get everything filmed today, and also like maybe the video for Friday, I'll try to do it on my day off tomorrow. I'm trying to recuperate a lot. The thing is, also on weekends, I feel like we did so much stuff these last few weekends that we did not really get the time to relax. I told you we went to Matt's, so his city last weekend, and it was nice because we did some shopping, but it was not really relaxing in the sense of you just like there and you do nothing. Not really relaxing. We went to see watch Dune, and Dune was amazing though. That was like something I do not regret doing. I enjoyed that movie so much. If you have not seen it, you should definitely go see it. I really don't think I'm going to do this entire video on camera though. I'm just like doing a quick review, and then maybe for the rest I will just go like really a quick end, like where you get a move through quick, or move fast forward, something like that. I don't know. But anyway, like what I wanted to say is that I finished also my book, and I watched some series, and with that I think I'm going to finish this video off. I'm just going to tell you a little bit more about what I read. So I'm still kinda, as far as my audiobook goes, I'm still listening to The Marvelers. I'm not sure if I told you about that. It's a children's book. It's a book about like a girl that has different powers than most, and it's a kind of power that has been excluded so far in the Academy of Powers of the Marvelers, and they finally recognize that they can join the Academy, so she is the first one to go there. And of course everyone is skeptical about it. Will she do well? Will she cause some drama? Because apparently like her power is one of a very dangerous kind of power, and there were some anarchists who actually had the same kind of power, and they did like bad stuff to the city and the Marvelers community in general. So they were very skeptical of her and also of her power. They don't really respect her, and it's not easy. And I'm at the point where she had to switch like dorms, just because like the other girls did not really want to have her around, and that's where I'm currently at. So I'm really not that far. I'm 20% in the book, and I feel like there has not happened a great deal. I still have not completely understood everything, like what her power does really be like. I don't really know what her power is like. Maybe we will learn more in the following pages. So far it's like more of a mystery still, but I'm curious to see where this will go. Then I did post a story in my private like Instagram, Diamond.Kalikaloo, and I showed you that there is like a book that I have read now. It's a French book, and it's a children's book that has been illustrated. And it's about a fox who has a library, and he has it like, it's a, I don't know, third, fourth, we don't really know, generation of foxes that have this library. And there's only one exemplary of every book. So if once it's gone, it's gone. And one day there's like the turtle that comes in, and he has written so many books already, and he talks to the librarian. He tells him, yeah, the fox, can you please like expose my books more, and really on the front desk and everywhere. My books have to be everywhere so that everyone can see it and buy them. And at the same time, there's a customer that comes in, and he buys a book of, what do you call it? I actually don't know what you call this animal. Like, I don't know. Let me have a look at it. I should know what it is called. A mole. Yeah, right. It's a mole. So a mole comes in, No, he comes in, this customer comes in and he buys a book by a mole that has been there for years. And so he gets the only copy that's there and then he leaves. And usually, like the fox, he does kind of write down who took the book and what kind of book it was. He just remembers what kind of book it was, but he does not remember like who actually bought it, because he was not paying attention to the customer. He was paying attention to the turtle that was talking to him and talking and talking and talking. Next day, what happens there is actually the mole that has written his book. He comes in and he's pretty old by now. And he's asking to see his book because he's touched by the forget everything sickness, which is actually Alzheimer. But since it's a book for kids, they, of course, they do not use like the name of the disease. They just say it's the forget everything sickness. And so he can't really remember. He just reminds that there is one woman and he loved her and he can't find her. So he really wants to try and find her, and he wants to have a look at his memories that he's written to see if he can find out where she is gone. And that is how the book actually starts. From that point on, like, the fox decides to like give his job to a mouse and to try to help him find his memories, find out where this woman is gone that he loved. And throughout the story, you will understand what has happened. That he does not like the way that they depict actually the reality of this sickness is so beautiful. It's a children book, but it does represent the reality of Alzheimer. There are moments when he gets a little bit more aggressive because he can't remember. He does not know where he is. And he's just like kind of feeling bad. He does not know the person that's around him. Is it a friend? Is it an enemy? He does no longer know. So it does really depict really well what is going on in a person that has the sickness. And in a beautiful way, because you also see like what's going on through their minds in a descriptive way, like if there are like doors that you're opening and then you have a look at memories from the past. And in the end, of course, he will remember and you will discover what he has forgotten about this woman and about a blue door, what was behind this blue door. And the story will end, I would say, on a positive note, but there are still very sad scenes in that book. And I felt it was so poetic and it was really, really beautiful story. And if you have a kid and you want to address a theme like Alzheimer or like anything like this, I think it was a beautiful book to read, like with a kid, to explain and just to understand what is going on in the mind of these people. Because it's not really easy, like, to understand, oh, they don't recognize me, they don't know who I am, why are they angry and stuff like that. And I feel like this book does depict it in a very beautiful but realistic way. And the story is just so sad and so beautiful at the same time. So definitely a book that I would recommend for those of you who like to read or have kids. There are like 2 more books in the series and I don't know what they are about, but this weekend I'm going to check them out. Like, I'm going to the library. I told my boyfriend like we are going there and we are going to have a look to see if we can find the 2 other tomes, and then I will read them because I really love the story and the drawings are just so beautiful as well. So definitely a book that I would recommend. Even for like elderly people, it's just so beautiful. I think I said that 1,000 times now, but I'm honest. What else did I do? Like, I watched a few series. I did watch, what is it called? I watched crime series a little bit more. Crime series, there was like one about an Indian murder case where they suspect that the mother did kill her child, and she was like very famous back then. And I watched that, and it's a short crimi series, like, you know, they are like 4 episodes long on Netflix often. So it was one of these, and I can't really say, like, it's difficult because like the investors, they are not really sure either. Did she like kill her daughter? Didn't she? There are like no real proof of it. Like all the proofs have been like hidden, or like the body analyzes, is it true, is it not true? So it's very, the corpse analyzes more like the body analyzes, but they don't really know what happened to the girl. And it's difficult because you see that she's a very ambitious woman. Does make being ambitious you to a murderer? I don't know. There are like moments where you believe her, there are moments where you believe the other side. So it's really difficult to say. And I enjoyed it because this does also like remind me, I really love to analyze how people are reacting and acting. And I think this one actually showed well how humans can be, how they can be and behave and react. So really interesting to say and to see. And I still am waiting because today there will come out like the new few episodes of Love is Blind. And I have been watching a series which is really controversial. There is this woman, I think it's called Love and Fortune or something like that. I really can't say. It's about a woman who has a boyfriend. She's like 32 and she has a boyfriend for a long time now, for a few years. They had their ups and downs and they are now in a routine. So she's like kind of bored, and they don't have like as much in common. She does all the work. She does clean, she does cook, she does everything. And you see that he comes home and he does nothing, and he's not really interested in her except like maybe like the physical relationships. But there's like no real love, and he does not really want to meet her parents, even though they say they will get married and all, but he always finds excuses. And he goes out drinking with his friends and so on. And she has a side job because she lost her real job, and she's working at a movie theater because she really loves movies. And one day she meets a kid that comes in. Like I say really kid because I think that the guy, he's like 17 or something like that when she meets him. And then somehow she really feels like they start talking about a movie that he wants to watch. It's his favorite director, and she says she does love that director too. And they have so much in common that she actually falls for him. And she says, oh my, what am I doing? And finally she discovers that the guy also has feelings for her, and they start a relationship until like the husband finds out. Like the husband, he's not really her husband. And from there, like you will see, it's like kind of, I don't know, like there's such a big age gap. And at that age, she thinks that there will be no one who can actually, she stays with her, not husband, but her boyfriend, because she feels like at the age of 32, she won't find anyone that will truly love her. And that's why she's staying with him. But you see that she's really unhappy. And I feel like this is so much more about people who are in their 30s, who are starting their 30s, and they don't know, they have doubts about their relationship. And it does depict that a lot. Then again, like, don't forget that in Japan, like, I think it's legal, not like here, to have a relationship with a minor, 17. I think it's okay. So that can be pretty shocking. And I don't know. I thought like it's weird in some kind of way. Definitely, because there's a scene where he invites her to her high school because he's still in high school. And he does go there, and she does go there, and she sees that there's a girl who's clearly in love with the guy, and she has of course the same age than he does, and she feels like, oh, she does not belong to that world he's living in. Like, he's so much younger, it's twice the age. So she gets like the reality, but then he comes back and he tells her that he loves her, and it's really, there's also difference between like the more traditional love, like the relationship where you're in when you get like this feeling of routine and you feel well because it's a habit, and you have like this innocent first love. So it's a mixture of both, and they also show like both sides of that. So yeah, I don't know. I thought it like a little bit shocking though because of the age gap, but except for that, like the story is quite like, I love how it is filmed. Like the quality of the filming is really nice. It's very beautifully filmed. It's a Japanese film, so I think it's just in Japanese, and you have like the undertitles for it. But if you like love romance and you love movies where you can analyze like people's behavior and what they think and social structures, I think you might like it. Like it's very short. Like one episode is like, I feel, what was it, 10 minutes? No, a little bit longer, like 25 minutes I feel was one episode. And there are not as many. I think I can't enter them all. No, I can't. No, I'm not going to do that. So yeah, that is what I have been watching this week. And that's it also, like not much more to say. I really hope like that you enjoyed today's video. I'm sorry, it was really a lot of rambling about, and we had the first try of the butterfly that did not work out. I really hope that I could like show you that maybe you don't have to buy it. Don't buy it. I tried to also put it in in the description of the video, like don't buy it. It's not really worth it. And then with that, we are going to stop the video for today. I also have only like 10% left of energy in my phone, so I will try to film once I'm done. I will just show you the whole kit up, and I will show you like the painting once more so you have an idea what we are working on. And then we are good to go. Like then I can start this project for Women Who Sparkle. I really hope that you will join me and Sandy and Lauren in this very nice event. And then I will hope I will see you in my next video. Until then, stay healthy, stay hydrated, and bye guys. Here we go. We have the painting. I was getting it from upstairs. It is super cute. Like it's just how I remember it. We have this beautiful girl, and then we have the cats, and I'm looking forward to see how this one will turn out with all of these gorgeous rainbow colors that we have. I think she's sparkling so much, so I'm looking forward to move on and to start working on her. And these are the drills. So I did kit them up by colors. I can't really remember who told me this. It was one of you guys, very lovely subscribers, and they told me that they did kit up like colors, and ever since I did it, and I think it's so much easier to work on. I start with the pink ones, then I did go over the violet ones. I continue with the blue shade, keeping the dark going, and then up to the green shades. A little bit more blue, that is from this part here, green, darker color, dark brown, and we go to clear orange until yellow. So this is how I want to go and kit this up. And I think I'm going to start a video, like not the video, but I think I'm going to start this painting now, and this will be my entry for Women Who Sparkle 2024, and I really hope you will join me. And again, I say at this time goodbye, and I will see you in my next video. Until then, stay healthy, stay hydrated, and bye guys.